So this is going to be a level 220 bossy mule equipped to kill Lumi, and those are the standards.
We're gonna start off with Adele as a bossing mule. Adele is a good bossing mule. It seems like it's S, but it's A. Like I would say Adele's an A tier bossing mule, honestly.
I can get behind A. The only reason why I would argue, and I don't think that is a great mule, is because number one, the ceiling is a little bit high. Nobody would like to play Adele as a bossing mule, let's be honest. I can't imagine having this as a bossing mule and dying and losing all your swords. That would be so annoying. But also it has a lot of nodes, it has a lot of skills, and it has just a bit of a learning curve to it. But an A is a fine spot for it. It's not horrible, it's not amazing. It could go in either A or B, but A is fine.
It takes a little bit of skill, but the damage is not bad. It has a built-in bind, which is really good.
And Ruin is also very good as well. And Storm is good for a boss mule with a 90-second cooldown.
Hero. It's like, okay, SS. Hero's an SS bossy mule. Like, it's just an SS bossy mule.
I'm trying to think if we put it at SS. See, so here's where the problem lies. Because then I think of what's an SS bossy mule, right? Yes, durability is important on Hero, but you can rock a one-handed sword. That's totally fine. You can still rock a one-handed sword. And if you say you can't...
Might have to push it down because of that. Might have to push it down to S because it does benefit a lot from that durability.
I agree. I think that it should... I think that it should be S. I do think that it should be S. For anyone watching, if you have a Hero bossy mule, I do not recommend going two-handed sword with the attack speed unless you get really lucky with it. The reason why is because the attack speed is extremely expensive. It can cost 10 bill and it's just not worth it on a mule. It's going to take you 3 months to make back.
AB.
Bro,
I feel like AB is bad.
AB is not good as a Lomi and bossy mule. It's not terrible, but it's not like the best as a Lomi and bossy mule.
Okay, Aran. Aran as a bossy mule, I feel like is pretty good. Okay, this is a class that I don't know if it's good as a bossy mule, but...
No, Aran could definitely be with Adele, for sure, 100%. Hunter's Prey, going in, you have Adrenaline, it's a good burst skill, lasts a decent amount of time as well. This would be good for a Lomi and bossy mule for sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know how well Aran is in Damien, but I feel like you could still do pretty good DPM in Damien with Aran on how that skill works. Freud's class, yeah, but that's not important for Lomi.
You don't even use Freud's.
You wouldn't use Freud's on it. Arc is not a good Lomi and bossy mule. It definitely is somewhere in either B or C, that's for sure.
Isn't this shit like Giga ass?
Okay, actually, maybe C or D.
Yeah,
maybe C or D. The nodes are shit on Arc, but
no, the nodes aren't that bad anymore. The nodes are not that bad anymore.
Oh, they're not. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. They're not as bad anymore.
It is a 2-minute class, but it's kind of weak.
He does need all 3. Okay, then for that reason, it'll be at C. The damage is okay on Arc, but if you do need 3, it's definitely a C.
Battle Mage as a bossy mule.
I just don't think Battle Mage does enough damage really as a bossy mule. Does anybody have a Battle Mage? I'm really not sure. I've never heard of anybody having a Battle Mage as a bossy mule.
S? This shit ain't S. This shit is not S, bro. This shit is not S. It's S.
Yeah,
we're putting it in the same tier as Arc, bro. I've never heard of a Battle Mage bossy mule. Battle Mage isn't that strong of a class.
You forgot the A and the SS, Ass. Beast Tamer. Hell no. You ain't doing the damage you need to do. Yeah, this is horrible. You would not make this for anything.
Same with the Bishop. Honestly, I feel like Bishop is low-key a D tier bossy mule as well.
Yeah.
Like, I would never recommend Bishop, ever.
No. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
It's a great main, but as a bossy mule, it's very bad. Bishop is not strong as a bossy mule. Surely you're memeing.
Surely you're memeing. As a fucking N Lomi and bossy mule, this thing would do 0 damage. You'd be like 10k stat.
Okay, it's D tier. Bishop is a horrible boss mule. DB.
Yeah.
I don't know. DB is like S tier. It's like high A S. Because the thing with DB is that the nodes are hard. Like the nodes are a little hard to get, but I mean it is a really good bossy mule.
The low CD burst, you can just fly through all your bosses. So if you have it just a little bit on the higher end funding, you can easily do all your mules in like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit above standard. S for sure. Yeah.
We'll keep it at S. SS, I don't have a D. I have a DB boss mule. It's very good.
Blaster.
D.
Bro.
D.
No.
Absolutely. This is horrible.
This is horrible. Like, and I don't want to, it does decent damage if you learn it, bro. You're not gonna fucking learn this class. Like, no one's gonna go and pump like 20 hours into learning this class.
Yeah, Blaster is just bad. It's fine. I heard it's fine if you learn. But the thing is with bossy mules, this is about efficiency at the end of the day. People can argue, well, it's a game. Bro, if you're making boss mules, you're past the point of like, you're trying to be efficient if you're making boss mules. So for that case, Blaster is staying at D tier, do not make. Blaze Wizard.
Do not make.
I feel like Blaze Wizard's a C tier. I don't think it's a D tier, but I've heard it's not the absolute worst.
I definitely think Blaster could go at C with the others. It's not good, but I don't think it's as bad as the other ones on there.
Low A. Okay, I don't know. I've heard good things about Blaze Wizard.
I don't know for sure.
I'm gonna put it in
yeah,
B. We'll throw it in B. Nah, Bowmaster is another S tier bossing mule.
Yeah.
Another S tier bossing mule.
Easy to play. The nodes are amazing. The burst is great on here. It's a longer duration burst, so you can fly through phases. Like Lotus, for example, you can get your burst off in P1 and carry over into P2 and completely one burst P1 and P2 if your Bowmaster is a bit funded. This is a great and Lomian boss mule. It's super easy to learn. I highly recommend.
Buck SS tier.
SS. And to be honest with you, if there was a quadruple S tier, this would belong in that tier. This is in my opinion, I think this is the best boss mule in the game. I think Buck is so easy. It's so good. 90s crazy 90-second burst. The mobility is amazing. The DPM is fucking insane. It's just crazy.
Moving on, Cadena. Once again, this is a D tier boss mule. Do not make Cadena as a boss mule. This shit is ass. It needs a million node slots. It does no damage. It's hard to get your burst off.
Horrible.
It's hard to play. Like, this is like a class. Honestly, this should be in like F tier. This is like, stay away from this. Like, don't even touch this thing with the fucking 10-foot long stick, bro.
Yeah.
You need so many node slots. It's just, that's what it is. It's dog shit. Don't make it. Moving on to CM. CM doesn't have that good of damage.
SSS.
Y'all are trolling, bro. Y'all are just a bunch of trollers,
Does
bro.
anyone, I don't think, let's be real here. I don't think anybody has a CM as a boss mule. I think there's a few people that do, but most people don't. I do. I don't believe you. I need to hear other people.
Dude, I've seen CMs. This shit's ass, bro. This shit is ass. This is not a good bossing mule. Corsair. I feel like Corsair is C, and the reason for that is because the node is so high.
Nodes,
like, you need so many nodes for this class. It could be with B, but like the nodes are just so much. Like,
yeah, I agree. C or D.
We'll put it in
C. Or
C.
D. I think it could be above the other ones in D. D are just like literally unplayable. Like unplayable or just like extremely low damage. I feel like it's better than the ones that are down there in D.
The node thing still is like relevant because you still need to put a lot of nodes into it, like to just get the baseline. Dark Knight is saying what it has to say. I feel like, yo,
Suds, Favor, thank you so much for the 6 months, bro. The 6 months in a row. Appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Dark Knight is definitely above A, bro. Dark Knight is definitely above A. Dark Knight is OP. The short, dude, the short cooldowns on this class, you're constantly pretty much bursting. You have to, like, if you think it's mid, you probably have really low funded on it. Like, it's like a 10k mule with not full 16. If you have like full 16, 17, and it's like 13, 14k, like you're flying through bosses.
Yeah, it's good. We're leaving it at S. Dark Knight is one of those that's just, it's like a boss mule. Like, this is a really good boss mule. It's just a really good boss mule. That's it. Like, it's just sitting there. Dawn Warrior, another SS boss mule. A double S tier boss mule.
This is the best. This and Buck are honestly the top 2 best boss mules in the game. This and Buck are the number 2 mules that you need to start by making in this game. Like, those are the 2 that you start your boss mule journey with.
Very good. Okay, moving on to Demon Avenger. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know Demon Avenger as a boss mule at all. I feel like I actually don't know how I feel about it.
I can see it in the middle of the pack. I have no idea.
We're just gonna put it at C because if it's not recommended, it's bad.
Okay, Demon Slayer is at least S tier in my opinion. Honestly, I think Demon Slayer is a fucking OP mule. The burst on this class, the burst on this class lasts like 50 seconds and it does hella damage. It's like Bowmaster, but it does way more damage than Bowmaster, and the burst on this class is absolutely insane. Hella iframes. Not that survivability really matters too much for boss mules, but it does have a bit of iframes as well, so it's good for like CPAP min clears or like Lotus if you get into weird positions.
Nah, it doesn't go down to A for the nodes because like the thing with DS, it's such a good low mean bossing mule that like it kind of weighs out. I would still say it's at S, honestly. Evan as a bossing mule.
I feel like Evan belongs in like C.
I actually don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Evan's not that bad as a bossing mule. I feel like Evan's like at least A. Low-key.
I'm not saying that it's bad, but I'm saying that it's like does it have a lot of skills? I feel like Evan has a lot of skills that you need to boost.
We're gonna keep it at B. Okay, Fire Poison, D. I don't know. Low-key it's like C, but it's D because it's like the shit is actually no, Fire Poison's like the nodes are so bad, bro. Like it's actually
this belongs in like C or D. Yeah. Honestly, like D though. I honestly believe like D. You think of recommending this as a low mean bossy mule. It's not possible as a low mean bossy mule. Imagine how bad that would be.
Because like no, I would recommend these classes over Fire Poison, high key. Like I would recommend
That's what I'm saying.
CM over Fire Poison. And I've had this as a bossy mule too. I had this as a bossy mule. And it was like
Evan's
decent, but I had to
like,
fund it so much.
If Evan's nodes are like the same as Fire Poison, then that should definitely be brought down.
We're just gonna keep it there. It doesn't really have a burst either. It's like a DPM class. It's a little bit, it's not hard to play, but it's definitely on the harder side to play. You have to time infinity as well, which is something that you don't really want to worry about as a bossy mule. Also inconvenient to require buff duration Legion. That's also a thing. Like that is important. That's actually so important on this shit.
You need to have super high Legion because you need to take, you can't have 6k Legion with this class.
I switched to Fire Poison. Fire Poison isn't a bad main. It's a bad boss mule. My Fire Poison is also level 260, like full 21s. It's like not comparable to fucking a 220 boss mule.
Hayato. It's honestly, I would put it around in the same tier as Adele. Yeah, I was gonna put it in the same tier as Adele. Because
and the no change like makes it so much better.
It's the no change. Yeah, it's the no change. Although Hayato doesn't have the highest damage, the damage uptime on Hayato is fucking crazy good, and it is a 2-minute class, so it is nice for moving from boss to boss. There is a bit of a learning curve with Hayato, but once you get it down, it is fire.
And this is a Hurricane class too, which is really good for like Lotus. Obviously this is a Lumian, but it's so good for Lotus. Ho Young as a bossing mule. Ho Young?
No. It's good, but it's not because of the nodes. Shit ton of nodes, yeah. But you don't need all the nodes. It's not as bad as like Fire Poison and the other ones. I would put it in C.
I don't think it goes in C. I think it's better than like CM or fucking
yeah. Probably B, yeah. Because I mean, I have a Ho-Young Bossy Mule and it does have 3 Trio nodes, but you don't need all of them. You can skimp out. The damage is pretty good, but there is a bit of a burst setup to Ho-Young, which can make it a little bit more complicated for a newer player, but it's not like horrible.
So Ice Lightning is different from Bishop and Fire Poison. It's definitely better than Bishop and Fire Poison. It's definitely not S. It's fucking not S. Ice Lightning is no. It is not. It's like B at best. It's
this
B
belongs
at
to
best,
I was gonna say this definitely belongs with like Ho-Young, like next to Ho-Young. It's about like the same.
And Ice Lightning is like, obviously it's an infinity class, but like I don't know, this class is just weird. It requires way too much funding, low key. It's a 2-minute class. Yes, it does have a bind, so that's good, but I don't recommend it as a low-mean boss mule at all.
Ilium. How is Ilium as a low-mean boss mule? As a low-mean boss mule, not as anything else.
D? It's actually that bad? What the fuck? Who plays
this?
Shit, true. I don't know anybody who plays this. Okay, we'll keep it there.
Ilium has too many nodes. Okay, we'll keep it here. Bad nodes and seems fucking weird as hell to play too. Jet, obviously.
220. Jet was fucking horrible before, but like...
Yeah, Jet was horrible before,
Yo, Jet SS because you can swap to fucking Buck.
True, honestly, yeah. Jet SS because you can swap to Buck. That is true, It does belong up there.
Kain, deleted class, facts. MIA tier. Kain is B tier? Okay, I trust your judgment actually because you do have a Kain. Kain looks kind of fire though.
I know, it does. It is such a cool class. I could see Kain going along with Ho-Young. I definitely could see it. Actually, I believe that it's pretty good, but Ho-Young is pretty good. Ice Lightning's pretty good, but like they don't like when you look at it on a scale with all these other classes, you can't be subjective with it. You have to be objective with these things. Kana is aesthetic as fuck.
Kana. You guys watched my boss simulator video a while ago when I made Kana? If you did, you would have known that I did put it as one of my OP boss moves. So
yo, that was the craziest.
It's going at D tier. You shouldn't make a Kana. The nodes are dog shit. It's just like too much stuff to learn for a boss mule. Like it's just not a good boss mule, honestly. Kaiser, honestly not bad. Yeah, Kaiser is next. Yeah, I think it's B. I don't think it's amazing, but I don't think it's like horrible. This is a for fun boss mule. Like B tier is like if you want to make it, you can because it's not horrible, but like
high B, yeah, high A or low A, high B, yeah. I think it belongs here, like with Ho-Young, the rest of them. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's really good. From what you're saying, I think this is a good spot.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I feel like Kali is ass. Like I swear nobody who has Kali plays this shit as a boss mule. Like they don't recommend it.
Dude, I feel like this is, I don't know, Kali, there's a bit of a learning curve with it. There's comboing. I don't know how the nodes are in this class. Kali's good as a boss mule. Yeah, Foitiv said that.
Since Foitiv said that, you just know that it's horrible. Like you just know it's horrible. It's like beer.
It's
Eh,
A.
okay, we'll put it at B. We'll put it at one of those another 4 fun bossing mules. I love my Kali boss mule. Okay, we'll
Sure.
put it at B. We'll put it at B.
Yeah, we'll put it at B. B is like where they're not shit. You could play them and not horrible, but you shouldn't make them. There are better ones.
Yeah. Kinesis.
Kinesis is.
Bro.
Bro, there's like
Just
so
no
little
one plays
Kinesis
this
mains,
shit,
man.
like,
No one
bro,
plays
I'm just
this
putting
shit.
it at,
No
I
one...
hate Kinesis, so I'm just putting it at D. I don't know how this class is, but I fucking hate this class, bro. I don't know why. Like, I just don't like Kinesis at all.
You just this isn't you shouldn't make Kinesis anyway. Like it just shouldn't be a class that you're making as a boss fuel. You can make it as a main if you want to, but like you shouldn't be making this regardless.
Lara. I don't think Lara's not that bad. I would put Lara at B. I don't think it's like the worst. I feel like it's I don't know. I don't think it's the worst, bro. Lara's not S. Lara is not S. I'm pretty sure Hammy didn't like his Lara boss even when he had one. No, I think
Lara
B
can
is
go in the
fine,
middle.
bro. I don't think it deserves to go to A. Like, I don't think Lara is on point or is up to par with any of these, and I don't think it's as bad as these.
I think Lara and B is fine. I think Lara and B is okay.
Okay.
Nobody has a strong opinion about it.
Yeah. Moving on to Lumi. Lumi is definitely A or S. Lumi's A
Yeah,
or
I think
S.
I was gonna say Lumi is definitely A. Lumi is definitely A. I don't know if it deserves to be an S. I think it could definitely go in A though with Adele, Aran, Hayato. It's
Yes.
good. It's not like A is good. A is good.
I think Lumi is fine at A. I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually pretty good as a bossing mule. Marksman.
Yeah.
Marksman is a double S tier bossing mule. Marksman is so good. I actually think I recommend Marksman over Bowmaster. No.
I was gonna say I think this belongs in S though because of the same reason Hero.
No. Marksman only
same
needs
reason
one
Hero,
trio. Marksman only needs one
Yeah, but so
singular
does Hero.
trio.
So does Hero though.
Yeah, but Marksman has a fucking dummy. Hero does not have a dummy.
What the fuck do you need a dummy for?
Bro, it's so OP for bosses. So good for
Yeah, but Hero
lowers.
has an iframe. I'm just trying to be consistent.
No,
I guess.
Marksman is so good as a boss mule. It's actually so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And Marksman has an iframe too. Yeah, Marksman has an iframe too. And
Okay,
the
yeah,
burst
you're
skill
right,
is
you're
like a long burst too. It's like you
And-
burst in your NP3 Lotus. Like you're just bursting the entire time. I played it
I don't
with
know.
and
I think you're
without
being
plus
too
1
biased
attack
on
speed.
this. I think it belongs on S. If that belongs on SS, then Hero should go on SS then.
No.
That's the only point that I'm making. What do you mean? no?
Marksman is way better. Marksman is way better as a
I think that's
Lomi
because you have the
bossing
dex blocks though. I think that's because you have the dex blocks, so you feel it.
mule. You don't
differently.
even have a
You're-
Marksman. I have both. I have a Hero and a Marksman.
Yeah, but your Hero is like shit funded compared to your Marksman. Your Marksman's like
What?
14K.
My Hero's full arcanes. What they're arcane. My Marksman has
Okay,
my Marksman
you're
doesn't
not
even
doing
have
something.
reinforced or subs.
Okay, fine.
My Marksman doesn't even have full 17s. Like,
That's the only point that I'm making is that I just want to be consistent with it.
Yeah,
but
but
I
the
guess
difference
if you're
is
that
with-
strong on Marksman, I guess I'll trust your judgment. I don't have both of them.
the burst is just better. It's just Marksman is a way better boss mule. It's honestly, Marksman is better than a Hero. Like straight up.
Okay, mechanic. This is not good as a boss fuel at all. Like, it's not even close. This belongs in like D or C at best. The setup for this shit is way too much. Like, I mean, just imagine being, bro, you're literally setting up what you need to set up for like fucking half the time in these boss fights.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just to
how
set your
mech
shit
is.
up.
I just don't know how mech is. I don't know. D tier, 1,000
Yeah.
nodes full Absol can't do H mech. There's no.
Okay,
I find
no.
that impossible to believe. I'm sorry. 1,000
It is a
nodes
D,
full
though. It is
Absol
a D,
can't do
though.
H mech. It's crazy.
There too much shit on this, but that is crazy. You definitely are doing hard Magnus. That's a hands
zero.
issue.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Mercedes as a bossy mule. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know where the fuck this shit goes. I don't know where Merc goes.
Mercedes.
that
As
another
guys,
B?
as I think this could be a B. I would put this like with Ho Young. He would like it's not SS. It's not a. I don't think this is SS because of the nodes. Remember, guys, this is an N Lomian. So although Mercedes is OP as fuck, it does have a fat ass burst. We have to look at this from a linear way of thinking and be objective with it and compare apples to apples and not cherry pick. So I think for that reason, if we're comparing those things like the actual the class itself and the nodes, I think this belongs in B with Ho Young. It's about the same.
Mihail as a Lomian boss mule, I feel like it's actually really good. But I don't. It's definitely not SS. So
I actually don't. I know Mihail is OP as fuck as a main. I don't know how this would be as an actual mule.
I can't, bro. S? Good A? I feel like it's an A. I don't know. I feel like it's an A. Mihail gets 100% ID and 100% uptime on damage. It's so free. I feel like it's A or S. It's definitely in between both of those. I think we'll keep it at A. I think A is fine for this one.
Okay, Nightlord.
Nightlord. Wait, we need that one dude to pull up because he would fucking be scratching at this to go SS.
Yes, apparently this is an SS class, apparently, but you do have to have but your Nightlord does have to be at level 234 and Giga funded, and then once you get to that, then it can one burst.
No, I think Nightlord is B. I think Nightlord is a B tier bossy mule.
You're thinking of the old Nightlord. You're forgetting that Nightlord's offers got Giga buffed. Like a lot of people are forgetting that your opinions are being formed from the old Nightlord. This is still like it does good damage now off burst, decent-ish. Not good damage, but it does what it has to do, and then some.
Nightwalker OP. Nightwalker is next. I think Nightwalker is an A tier mule. I think A or S. Nightwalker SS. Bro, again, this is for SS, bro. I don't think it's SS. I do not think it's SS.
No, not SS.
Like, it's not SS.
Yo,
it is
Riddler,
not SS.
Thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Riddler.
Yup.
Riddler. It's not SS. It is not SS. It is, but this is definitely S.
We'll put it at S, but we're not putting it at SS. It is not SS. It does not even compare.
Paladin. Pally.
Let's
move on.
D. This shit's ass. Don't make a Pally. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No. Pally is fucking garbage. No. Pally. Pally goes in B. Pally goes in B. Okay. Pally's a 3-minute class, but it does have a good 60-second burst. Like the little hammer things that spin around you do a good pretty DPM. Sure, this class has good survivability, but let's be fucking honest. Like, we're not looking for survivability when it comes to boss wheels. We're looking for pure damage and short cooldowns and damage. It does have short cooldown skills, but they don't do a ton of damage. And this class is just clunky as hell, to be honest.
True. Pally doing what Pally gotta do, but it ain't much. It ain't much. Okay, moving on to Pathfinder. Pathfinder as a mule, I don't actually think it's that bad. I wish that I could have made this earlier, but I feel like it's low-key A, and it might actually be like... No. It's definitely not a B. It is not B. I don't think Pathfinder's B at
remember yours is 250, though. Put that into
A or B. It's definitely A. No. It's definitely A. I don't think it's that.
Do you think it belongs with the other ones or on Adele? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But you have to think about it from a 220 perspective. Like, yours is already pretty juiced. Like at 250.
If you guys are saying B, then we'll put it in B, but I feel like it's A. Like, all the Explorer archers are good bossy mules. We're gonna keep it there.
Yeah.
Phantom is not it as a 220 boss mule. I feel like Phantom is C tier.
Yeah. Phantom does 0 damage. The too many nodes does no damage. It's not even. I mean, it's not even like a good 235 mule. The class is just. It's just not good. It doesn't do enough damage. The nodes are bad.
Yeah.
It could even go down to D, honestly. Like, I don't think I would. I definitely would recommend like Arc, Battle Mage, CM, Corsair over Phantom. I think it would go down there. I mean, when I look at it, it belongs with like Blaster and the other ones. Y'all remember the 250 and Lumi in 8-minute days.
Phantom does need a rework. Aren't we also getting most of our node slots open during Newage? Yeah, but I think the nodes are still like hard to get. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Shade. Shade is
fucking horrible. Shade is, I mean, right now it's fucking obviously horrible. Like, if we talk about it right now, I don't know. It's definitely not A. Well, let me think about this.
At 220.
I'm thinking about it at 220. Yeah, let me think about this at 220. Nah, this shit is not A. There's no way, Alan. Remember 220.
I'm putting it at C. I don't care. This shit is going at C. This thing is not B, bro.
Yeah, it would not do good damage.
Dude, bro,
like,
I would rather play CM over Shade.
All right.
Shadower. Yo, low-key, this a double S. Low-key, this a double S. What you mean, no?
It's double S. I thought you were adding like another tier above it.
Shad is 100% SS. If you don't think it's SS, you are just literally not playing it right at all. Like, you're not doing what you need to do.
It is.
You don't need to learn anything. It's a bare minimum learning curve. You don't need to fucking weave like a pro on this.
It's not. Yeah, bro. You just click a cooldown. You click 2 cooldowns, and one of them is 45 seconds. If you cannot manage like a 40-something second cooldown, I don't know.
No, Shadower is OP. I've been saying Shadower is double S tier since I first made it, and I made Shadower as one of my first bossy mules. Thunderbreaker as a bossy mule.
On paper, Thunderbreaker looks good as a bossy mule, but I don't know entirely how this class plays.
Isn't this like a DPM class?
A straight DPM class. There's 0 burst on this. I would probably put it on D, to be honest. I think this would go along the lines with like Corsair or CM. Damage is stupid low. We're gonna put this on C then. Yeah. Wild Hunter.
Okay. I feel like this shit is ass, bro. I feel like this shit is not that good. Wild Hunter B?
I don't know.
C easy. I'm gonna leave it in C, bro. I don't think it compares to like these B tier bossy mules. I'm gonna put it in C. I think C is good. True. Wind Archer, double S tier, double S tier. One of the best bossy mules in the game. It's one of the best.
Yep.
Xenon, don't make it.
D, don't make.
Maybe it could be C, cause like I don't know. Like the nodes are horrible, but I feel like this shit's just giga ass as a boss mule.
It's indeed do not make. I think you would never recommend somebody to make this shit.
And then zero. Absolutely not. Ain't no way. Yeah, actually, I don't know how it is at 220. I remember we looked up videos of 220, and that shit was not saying what I had to say. This shit was whispering.
Fucking garbo. Yes, it was whimpering at best. This is the list, guys. Give your opinions. What do y'all think? What do y'all think needs changed? Remember, your opinions are not valid. Ours are law. And what we say goes.
That's also true.
But with that being said, what do you guys think? I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yo, also, anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the gifted sub to J Cutie Pie. Thank you so much.